Hi guys, for today's project I chose this Paisley Duo Hearts Bracelet. It's a quick and easy project, perfect for Valentine's Day that's coming up. You can also find this pattern on our website as a free printed insert to your order of any amount, or if you want to download and print it yourself, it's also available in the file section of our Beading Huddle Facebook group, and I will post links to both of these below. Okay, let's take a quick look at what we'll need for this project. Firstly, you will need some Paisley Duo beads, approximately 30 of them, and approximately 30 fire polished beads in 3mm. Then we're going to use size 11 seed beads. I think Toho works a little bit better for this project, but it does work with Miyuki as well. Beading thread of your choice. I'm using a 6-pound Fireline, and of course a beading needle. Okay, to start a project we're going to pick up a stop bead, which is just a bead that's different from your project. You can use any bead that you have that's extra. And we're going to leave about an 8-inch tail. Just go through that bead again, and that will just stop the beads from sliding off the thread. Okay, to start we're going to pick up one fire polished bead. That's a 3mm fire polished. Slide that to the end of your thread next to your stopper bead. Next we're going to pick up 2 Paisley Duo beads, and we're going to use the bottom holes, which is the ones here at the pointy side of the Paisley Duo. Next we pick up 2 more fire polished beads, and now go through the 2 top holes. I just turned mine around, so my working thread is coming out of this hole, and of course the starting thread is there. I'm going to pull the starting thread across so that I can go through this fire polished that we started with. Now pick up 5 seed beads, and go through the 2 fire polished on the side. So again we're going to pick up 2 Paisley Duos using the 2 bottom holes to form our next heart. Okay, so slide them down the thread so they're lying next to the first unit, and just make sure that they are lying in the opposite direction. Again we're going to take 2 fire polished beads and go through the top holes, and then connect these first 2 fire polished beads. And now take the needle through both of the fire polished beads between the 2 units. Tighten the thread, and again use 5 seed beads to connect this set of fire polished with the next set. Okay, so that's your first 2 units, and the entire pattern is a continuation of this. Just always make sure your next set is lying in the opposite direction than your first set. So we're going to repeat this again to add another unit. Pick up 2 Paisley Duo beads using the bottom 2 holes. Slide them down with thread. And again, make sure that they are lying in the opposite direction of your previous unit. Again, we're going to add 2 fire polished, go through both of these and through the set of fire polished from the previous unit. So once again, we're just going to connect the set of fire polished with the new set using 5 seed beads. Okay, I'm just going to continue adding units just like we've done before. If you want to forward the video, I will add the time stamp up here and in the comments below if you just want to forward to where I'm adding the clasp. Okay, so when you get to your last unit, when your bracelet is the length you want it, I'm just going to finish this last unit again with 5 seed beads in between the fire polished beads, but this time we're not going to go through both of the fire polished beads, we're only going to go through the first one. Okay, so our thread is exiting this first fire polished bead. I'll pick up 2 beads and through the hole of your clasp. I'm using this snap clasp. They're also called ball and socket clasp, and of course you can use a toggle or any other clasp that you want. I'm going to take the needle through the first bead, like so. Pick up another seed bead, and now we're going to go through the second fire polished bead. Next we're going to go around this first unit and the clasp again to strengthen the thread, and I like to do that a few times and then weave the thread away into the beadwork and turn it over again. On the other side where you started, you'll see that your thread is already exiting the first fire polished bead, so you will add 2 seed beads, the other end of a clasp, come back through the first seed bead, add another one and exit through your second fire polished bead. So it's exactly the same as the first end. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the bracelet.